How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. It's Bonnie the Vampire Slayer. It's episode 21 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. We've got this, then one more to go, and I think it's like 16 episodes of the Vampire Diaries entirely, which I don't think I've mentioned, but I might have, but I don't know. I do aim to finish the Vampire Diaries off in 2025. I have a plan. I have a system. This is going to be it, isn't it? In terms of, well, we've got like 16 episodes to go after the finale. Obviously, that's going to be the next episode, and I'm very intrigued to see how this episode, I guess, establishes the finale. But of course, there are worrying times with the fact that, well, Raina agreed to the little deal that was in place in terms of being able to save Bonnie's life. But the thing is, she put the onus of her curse on Bonnie. And so, hence why we've got Bonnie the Vampire Slayer. So, this is going to be fun to try and resolve. We've also had the mysterious entity that was locked in the cellar. I'd say essentially been released. I mean, in terms of the armory's place, it hasn't got out yet, but I mean, it's essentially got a lot more movability now, has it? So, yeah. And I feel like those consequences are definitely going to strike back, especially, you know, for the finale. But, yeah, let's get into this episode. It is episode number 21 of season 7 of the Vampire Diaries. Let's go.
How are you feeling? I don't know. I just feel different.
Considering you were on death's door, it's probably a good thing.
I mean, to be fair, Bonnie has had a fair share of
thirsty and starving
battles with death's door, I guess.
What should we drink to then?
New beginnings.
Oh no. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh my god!
Oh my god, Enzo, no!
Oh my god!
What is happening?
Oh my... Okay, okay.
That's the problem.
That was,
Bonnie won't wake up.
Oh no, okay. I got scared for a moment there, just because you saw Caroline's head,
She failed to mention by giving you get on the plane. Let me stay here and help. That's the safest, most logical plan.
Yeah, like that way you can get away.
Person for Bonnie to see when she wakes up.
Are you sure about that?
Best person for our girls to see when they wake up.
Cat, are you sure about that? Because your head went flying in the vision. I know she doesn't know that, but the point is that yeah, just because you had a long history with Bonnie doesn't mean shit when it comes to this new Slayer side that might be, you know, trying to take the forefront.
You need something, Deputy?
Yeah, you wanted to be notified if there was any activity over at the Salvatore house.
Oh,
Seemed to be some squatters tonight. Do you want me to go over there and...
No, I'll take care of it.
Matt's gonna... No, Matt, don't do this. He's gonna do something reckless.
She used to say that she had to kill me, but she didn't want to. She could sense my humanity.
Yeah,
through some
she
sort of
doesn't want to
psychic
kill
link.
Enzo,
So
Caroline.
Bonnie's fighting the same war in her head. We need to give her some ammunition.
Also, one of us needs to
Remind her who her friends are.
Just wanted to see if you needed anything.
You want to be helpful? Then do your thing and run away.
Oh,
so I can
shit.
focus on my friend.
Oh shit.
I can take a hint.
If you
Can
have a
you?
hint,
As common today as mosquitoes. They can walk.
And not as annoying, oddly enough.
Hell, some of your best friends might be vampires.
The
So
person
what do we
sitting
do
next to you
when
might
we
be a
meet
vampire.
A vampire.
this isn't real.
This doesn't help with her hunter brain, does it?
Open your eyes and just come and have dinner with us. God, we miss you so much.
Do your kids know that you're a vampire?
Oh no, this is not you talking, Bon.
Hurting those little girls?
That's not me. You know that's not me.
You have the nerve to call them your kids.
Bloody hell. Oh my... Damn, Caroline's not having a great episode today. It's barely been 10 minutes.
It's real. And if Bonnie wakes up, you're the first person she kills.
Jeez. Great. Just great.
Well, I was so desperate, I called Klaus for help. Who's nowhere to be found, by the way.
I wonder what's happening
No,
there.
I do not want an explanation.
Because
All
it's not
I
like
want
this is a
for you to
potential
respect my
future.
choice to not run away.
Stefan, he's not helping himself here.
Death at her hands. She wouldn't be in this situation if it weren't for you and
Oh
Damon.
my god.
It's an endless cycle. Penny knew that. She knew that we needed to take a stand.
Yeah. How'd that work out for her?
Oh, snap!
I'm sorry. Let
Those
me go.
bangs!
Like I said, I don't think so.
No, this is my fantasy now, remember?
Yep, I'm still wearing my cheerleading uniform. How could I forget?
Okay!
Try to remember your life without vampires. Remember us instead. When we wrote music together,
Don't think on the vampire aspect.
Big Raina's life.
Then I'll die.
She hasn't got a choice.
No, that is not an option. Do you hear me?
But would she rather live and potentially be a risk to Enzo, or die knowing that she'll never hurt him?
The one thing I can't do is leave you.
Oh, shit. Oh!
But not you.
Caroline, listen to me. If you bring your family into this, you're putting them in danger too.
And if I leave them behind, then I'm abandoning them, which is just as bad, maybe even worse.
Oh shit, oh shit, that was in the jugular.
By being who you are. The guy that's in love with Caroline Forbes. You just
What about
verbatim
her and
yourself.
Lara?
In my playbook, that's a notch above flowers and chocolates, because when you love someone, sometimes you have to go to those extremes.
Listen, I know that you've been
Damn.
locked up in a coffin for the last 3 years of actual civilization, but that is legitimately terrible.
I just wanted to say thank you before it was too late.
Thank me for what?
For fighting the good fight. Going gently into that good
Realizing
night. The whole slew of other
the
sappy
better
cliches.
option,
Bottom
etc.
line,
Yeesh.
you're gonna die, Bon.
I know he's trying to agitate
As much as I
her,
hate to
but
admit it, it's gonna make me a very happy man.
it's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Which is, so if you'd finally just read the damn thing, we could both go in our own way. You to peace, me to my girl. What do you say?
Not good enough.
Curiosity? Well,
Has been.
at least it's not real.
Up the ghost for me.
You're a monster.
Sure am. But I usually get it.
Maybe not.
Sorry, Bon Bon. Had to get you to wake up somehow.
Shit.
Catch me if you can.
Jesus, Damon. I mean, that was rough. But, yeah.
I am in the exact same situation that you were in 3 years ago. And now that I finally understand how you felt, I'm even more furious with you because I know what a huge decision you had to make, and you made it without me.
Look, so I convinced myself that I was doing right by you, even though I had no idea what I was doing.
Could still left a goodbye note or whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm retained.
You hurt me more than anyone else has ever hurt me.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
I loved you. You're alive.
No, it's not okay. I'm not in control. I'm gonna come for you.
Shit, Damon.
Please don't let it come to that.
There you go. There's a side of Bonnie saying, please don't let it come.
Okay.
It's this whole thing of, I don't want to kill you, but I'm gonna. It's my
You run.
objective.
Is that why you're running through the woods scared?
I mean, he likes to be alive as well.
Not only can I see you, but I can sense
Oh,
what you're
shit.
feeling. Which is how I know deep down there's a part of you that meant what you said to me on Elena's porch.
Damn, Damon.
I said,
I'm not the person you used to know.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not the person you used to know either. That guy died 2 years ago with Penny.
Then come with me. You helped her in a cruise before, so help me now.
I came here to talk you out of murdering our friends, not lend a hand.
Our
Because
friends.
I do know you, Bonnie. I've known you since
Interesting
you were a
word
kid.
there, Matt.
I need to kill Damon first. Damon Salvatore. The vampire who has ruined my life in more ways than I can count.
Oh, no.
Who has brought nothing but pain and suffering to our friends and will continue to do it as long as he's alive. The vampire who killed your sister. Because he was bored.
This is not really helping Matt's hatred.
You're right. I'm gonna dismember you. I'm gonna set you on fire.
Oh,
Then
no.
I'm gonna carve out your hateful heart.
Oh my
You
god.
are a living, breathing, right?
We love you too.
All right, girls, it's time to go back to bed, okay? Daddy's gonna talk to Mommy. I'll tuck you in a little bit, all right? Tell me.
It's safer that way. I'm so sorry, Rick.
Don't be. You just keep moving. And Caroline, you know I love you, right?
But I'll call you when
She didn't say it
I get
too.
a chance.
She didn't say it. Oh no, they're really doing this, aren't they? Where the wedding ain't happening. I don't know what's gonna happen.
For Remembrance Day.
A memorial to one of the many lives of Bonnie Bennett.
What's this supposed to prove?
That you're a survivor. That you will get
He's
through
still
this.
trying even if Bonnie is awake.
And she may never come back. But I'm talking to you. Crazy bitch Bonnie in all her
Oh,
glory.
sheesh.
I still care about you. Stop.
Oh, Bonbon.
And you come back stronger. Do you know how incredible that is, Bonnie? Do you know how much I envy you? Hell, some days I can't even handle just being myself.
Oh.
I believe in you. And I love you. The same way Elena loved you.
Oh, Bonbon. Oh,
And you kill me right now.
Raymond.
It's not your fault. I did this to us.
Oh. Shit, Matt.
What happened with Penny?
It was my fault. And I'll be paying for it the rest of my life. Starting with taking responsibility for Bonnie.
Oh.
So if you want to thank me, figure out a way to fix her.
In 30 miles,
He
take
does
90,000
seem a
north.
bit like
We should be in Maine by tomorrow night.
I don't know. Sorry for him, I would even I would
have no
dare
idea.
say.
I wasn't talking about that decision.
Oh shit. Yep, here we go,
Do you
folks.
love him?
Here we go.
Broken window.
I don't know.
Oh.
Can you love someone?
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Ah, Matt!
If we sever the link, it might also sever the curse.
Might.
Unfortunately for us, the everlasting resides in the armory.
Great!
Yeah, we're gonna open the place back up.
Liam does not like the sound of that idea, but... Shit. Yeah, I feel like we're definitely setting it up for season 8. Before, I mean, that's it though. I had a bad feeling that this monster that, like, basically resided in the, you know, basement for the armory, it would find its way out. And that's where things are going to go, isn't it? Because that's it. I don't think even the sneakiest person alive can evade that thing if it's just roaming around. Just, I don't know. We don't even know, like, many of the details about it in terms. I know it really switches off the humanity and all of that. But it could be this like massive entity that swarms the entirety of the house. The point I'm making is we are definitely fucked getting back into that house. But that's it though. I mean, if these vampires stand a chance to stay alive, they've got to, I guess, open Pandora's box, right? I will say what I'm really loving about this entity is we don't know what it looks like. There is something about this faceless entity that is just very captive. Like, there's no vampires. There is no, mysterious mask to cover it up or anything like that. There is a sense of non-identity. There's it like I've said, we know what it can do, seemingly, with the with that little backstory that we had. I think it was the last episode. But apart from that, we don't know like what the size of this monster is in terms of like, okay, well, does it cover, like I said, does it cover the entire house and all of that? Is it like moving to one body to, we don't know. And that's the exciting thing, but also nerve-wracking as well, because they're talking about going back into that house. Like I said, it's probably going to be Pandora's box all over again, and it's probably going to be like a situation of, like, even if you quickly enter and exit the door and all of that of the armory, a little bit of the monster that resides in the armory's basement could get out. So, I don't know. But it does make for a very captivating, yeah. It did make for a very, very captivating setup for season 8 because yeah, again, it's like, how are we gonna end big? And there, like, I would be fine because I don't know. Again, there still seems to be a bit of mystique towards this potential adversary for season 8. Because I think that's the way I think we're going to solve the problem with Bonnie. But then season 8 comes and we've got something that is just going to be very, very... Because there's no way to defeat it. So it's still going to be out there. So unless, the season 7 finale is very, very rushed. Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, I'm really intrigued to see where things are going to go. But it's looking like it's going to be on the path of concern. So yeah. But yeah, interesting stuff with the whole Bonnie situation. That beginning was just, yeah. What's funny is they tried some shit like this when it came to, I think it was, what was it? The ending of episode 10? Yeah. But at least there was a bit of ambiguity in regards to when Damon was in the Hellstone, he woke up a couple of times, what seemed to be like in the present day, but it actually wasn't. So there was at least a little bit of ambiguity, even though that they kind of gave the little nod that, okay, well, he's coming back around in terms of the present. But even then, you could throw in a little bit of ambiguity there. With that beginning scene when Bonnie woke up, yeah, there was no way of telling that, okay, well, is this some kind of dream or whatever? It was like, okay, well, Bonnie's woken up, but we know that things are going to get real bad. And then things did turn real bad. Like, of course, snapping Enzo's neck is like, well, this is part of the course, isn't it? He'll shrug it off. But then when she went to behead Caroline, I'm like, boo! Because, yeah, that is not something you're waking up from. So, that beginning sequence was not happening in my mind. Oof. Yeah. So, what a shocking way that would have been to, like, oh yeah, Caroline's dead. So... but yeah, it was just a really wild opener, I would say. But yeah, I really enjoyed this whole situation of, well, it's a very interesting scenario we're going in terms of making Bonnie, like, I mean, it is interesting because you can't necessarily, I don't want to necessarily call her a villain. At the same time, there is this whole idea of her putting everyone at risk, where Caroline has to go on the run, where Enzo has been marked, and there was that whole, like, even Damon was struggling to hold his own against Bonnie. But it was just really, really interesting to see where things went by in terms of Damon and Bonnie. Like, obviously, especially for these last several episodes, it has been heartbreaking, I guess, disintegration of Damon. Again, I know it's not a romantic ship, and I'm glad that they don't do that, because, I mean, I love their chemistry as besties. However, this was really where things took a fantastic stride, I would say, for like, it was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking, but that, like, the way that Damon was able to voice his like, when he was trying to convince Bonnie not to kill him, the way that he revealed his feelings and all of that, yeah. And, you know, he did say the same way that Elena loved you and all of that. Like, there was a part of me that was thinking, is this masking, like, his own true feelings and all of that? Maybe a little bit of jealousy with Enzo and Bonnie. But again, I don't want to necessarily believe that, just because I do love the chemistry they had before. And I am growing a bit of a soft spot with Enzo and Bonnie. But, yeah. That could have easily worked, and except it didn't. Like, you saw Bonnie struggling, but we know with Raina, there is this whole situation of, look, I don't want to kill you, but it is what it is. And it's the same with Bonnie. Like, but it's, I'd say more, considering how Bonnie has had such an attachment to the likes of Damon, of Enzo, even, you know, Stefan, I would say. I know Stefan didn't try his work in terms of, you know, trying to convince Bonnie this is not the way, but, you know, that's great. Like, getting the closest people to Bonnie to try and do something. I know it all meant for nothing, but it still was I'd say a bit of a tougher battle than Raina had with, you know, the likes of Stefan, for example, because of the fact that, like I said, Bonnie has a closer connection with these vampires than Raina did. So yeah. And still, it was not enough. So yeah. And she was really impressive in terms of being able to take the fight to the likes of Damon, for example. So yeah. But yeah. It was yeah. It was just very, very interesting to see how things were gonna go with the whole Bonnie thing, because there was a moment where there was contemplation on if she would wake up or not. And it was very powerful, where she was like, look, I don't know if I want to do this, because, like, especially with Enzo, which is understandable, where she is just hesitant on coming back, because she doesn't want to kill Enzo. And then there was this whole idea of, do I die with this peace and acceptance of, like, do I die with this good memory? Because I don't want anything to be soured if I wake up and try to kill you, for example. But again, there was this moment where I'm like, okay, well, I know that the final season is coming up and all of that, and I have been resigned to the idea that Elena might come back in the finale, just because, like, they didn't want to kill off Elena. So we'll put in this system where, okay, when we do end the show, yeah, she can come back. But like I said, given the fact that you know, we are at the end game of season 7. There was a possibility. Could they bring Elena back? Maybe Bonnie does die here. Because I think a lot of people came with that notion. Okay, well, Nina's definitely coming back for the final ever episode, I'm guessing. So, yeah. And again, I've had this talk where when a show does reach to this point, season 6, season 7, etc., you got to start thinking realistically that, okay, this is not going to be like Supernatural. This is not going to go on forever. We might be at the end game. So, yeah. But still, it is this whole situation of, well, it's interesting if they will go that way with Bonnie, but yeah, so. But now we know there is a potential out for Bonnie in terms of this curse problem. Is, like I said, it's going to set up for season 8. So. And we only know, I would say, a morsel about this thing that's, you know, currently in... I mean, we saw what happened to the inside of the armory, so, yeah. And again, we have this invisible enemy. Sorry, I just had to pause and smirk, just because whenever invisible is mentioned, Duran Duran. But we have this invisible enemy, and we only know a morsel, like I said, of what this thing can do. So yeah. But yeah. It's just gonna be. I mean, they've got the race against time because Bonnie is gonna be after them. But if it works, it works. Hopefully. Well, that's it though. Enzo even said might, but I'm gonna take that as it will definitely, because otherwise we've got to deal with Bonnie the Vampire Slayer in season 8 and this monster. Good luck with that, especially because all of our vampires are having to run like for their lives, basically. So yeah. But yeah, I did like the scenes in Bonnie's head. Really, really well. So yeah. Even going into a little bit of flashback, like I said, in terms of season 1 or whatever, like Bonnie with the bangs. Yeah. But yeah, it was really great. Especially with, you know, Damon's admission in the woods against the stump. So yeah. But yeah, I found it very, very interesting, that whole situation. We had of course, Caroline as well, and her voicing her hatred for Stefan for leaving. I mean, to be fair, with Stefan, I mean, I would say he didn't really have much of a choice. But with, it is like communication is just obviously a bit of a bit of a lacking thing, isn't there? Because that's it though. I mean, of course, Stefan, there was no way for him to stay, was there? Especially putting people at risk and all of that. That's not his jam. But of course, like I said, I think communication is definitely a bit of a talking point, especially with Stefan running off with his ex and all of that. So yeah. But I just worry that they will restart the whole thing with Alaric, with Stefan and Caroline. And again, I'm not opposed to it, but again, it's just this idea of, like, I did prefer Stefan with Valerie. I just feel so bad for, like, you even heard him when he said, I love you, you know, and she didn't even say it back, and I'm like, yeah, that's damning. So, yeah, but I don't know what is the take there with Caroline, like, in terms of universally, in terms of, like, was Caroline in the right for, you know, blaming Stefan and all of that, but, I mean, for me, I know Stefan didn't really have much of a choice to stay around. Could things have been handled better communication-wise? Maybe. But that's apparently something that the Salvatore brothers are just lacking because obviously the whole situation with Damon leaving Bonnie and all of that, and yeah, so, but yeah, we'll see how we handle this whole thing with the armory, with this hope that Bonnie can be brought back into the light. We'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feed and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!